technical difficulties, unfortunately. I'm not impressed, I must say. I've got on the wrong thing. Bollocks. Shit, fuck. Hi everybody, how's everybody else doing? I hope you're having more luck today than I am. I really do. It's been no fun. Yeah, absolutely. God, I love technical difficulties. He would, I reckon he'd be proud of me as well, Delete the Lols. Maybe it's because I'm part Irish, it's probably that. Yeah, you know what it is. That must be it. Blame the Irish. Happy days. Right, and I'm bloody tired now as well. It's flipping nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since well early. But, you know, I'm hard. Well, fine, persevere it and whatnot. Right, there's 3 videos, yeah. I've done the voice changey thing here, because it's only fun when his voice is changed, obviously. But I haven't even watched them properly. I've seen some of that wide angle bullshit. That's one of them. And then there's a trifold thing, I think. And I don't even know if he's like in that speaking, because I've not seen it. So we will soon find out. So I'm just going to go in order. There we go. I'm not saying that the right order, but it's the order that I've got them in.
Freeze right there. Stop running, kids. Stop running, son of a... Stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Get right there. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Wow, that seems so realistic. Just so realistic.
So what have I told you guys? The camera is the deal changer, right? But it's not. You are. Not the First Amendment auditor. You, the one who's filming because you saw a cop interacting with someone and you said to film the cop. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If I tell him my body camera's picking up everything, my body camera's picking up everything here. What are you seeing? Take a look. You see his blue shirt. Oops. You see under his chin. You can't really see what's going on. If this is...
There we go. Yeah, I know there's not loads of people here, but still, anybody is great. Plus 69 in the chat if you're thinking this video. Chili's, oh, he looks like he's getting proper fat, don't he? Fat and old. Now live, Tanner, it finally worked. So, yeah, I'm still having some technical difficulties, but, you know, we'll see. 69.
The body camera footage, this is what you're seeing. This is what you're seeing. Punches being thrown. If his hand's even out, he's reaching for my gun. This is all the camera angle sees. Now, once I grab this man and I pull him in, and I start to knee and I start to kick, what does the body cam show? The body cam, this is what the body cam sees. This is what the body cam sees.
Hi, Garth, and hello, everybody. Hi, Pat. Anybody that I've not said hi to, hello. Thank you for being here. Mel, that's the one who I hadn't said hi to. Hi, Miss Manda. I'm love. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so thanks for nipping round to see me. I was in bed and everything I was, you know, I'd probably given up. And then I thought, you know what, I'll try it one more time. And it worked. Very strange.
The camera is the game changer to a point. The wide angle camera is the game changer. You pulling out your camera and filming is the game changer. What happens when I'm in here with you? You can't see anything. Can't see anything. And I'm punching. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. As you can see, the wide angle camera is the deal maker. If you're not shooting wide angle, you're failing society. The wide angle camera is the deal breaker.
Whatever you say, dude.
Freeze right there, kid. Stop running. Stop running. Stop running, kid. Where's your body cam? I don't see your body cam. There's my body cam. Yes.
How many times, yeah? All IW124, hi, mate. All the body cam footage and the rest, and just police footage that we've all seen over the years, yeah? How often have you seen a body cam fall off? And I'm not saying it's never happened, by the way. I'm sure it has. But I've seen loads and loads and loads. And I don't recall ever seeing the body cam fall off. So But yeah, the way he makes it out, it's like it's something that happens all the time. And in fact, they probably do it on purpose, don't they? So, hi Laura, thanks for popping in.
I don't see you going. Don't be there. No. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. 6:33. I got one in custody. My body cam's over there, kid. As you bleed out.
Yeah, finally, Hayla. I'd pretty much given up on it and gave it one more try, and it's working now. So hopefully it will carry on working. His acting is absolutely awful, isn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah, I can't act, I can't sing. I ain't talented like that in the slightest. But on the plus side, I ain't trying to be either. I'm not making myself, starring in my own little fucking fan fiction films and shit. Yeah, I didn't think it happened very often, Tanner. Yeah. But that bit just then, anyway, when he's all like, any cameras, it's all so fake. Well, obviously it's fake, but it's also really, really poor acting. It really is. So, yeah.
It's an ambulance.
He's looking chubby and he's aging, like, he seems to age 10 years every day. 20 years of MMA training? No, I don't think so either, Pat. Hi, Abba. Thanks for being here.
All right, what do we got in here? Some drugs in here.
This straight away is just an absolute, just ridiculous fail, isn't it? Again, how many flipping police interactions and that have we seen? Have you ever seen a copper crawl into the back of a car all over everything? It's just ridiculous. It makes no sense. There could be crawling all over evidence, couldn't there? So it is, Hayley, I agree. Crossroads level of acting. Absolute fucking shite.
Drugs in here. Drugs in here. What do we got going on over here, huh? What we got going on? Nothing over here. Over here, yeah. Where's the drugs at? Where's the drugs?
Pause your knob. I've also never seen or heard coppers talk to themselves so much. You know, going along, going, is there any drugs in here? Where's the drugs in here? Where's the drugs in here? Where's the drugs in here? What we got here? What we got here? What we got here? Is there any cameras? Is there any cameras? Is there any cameras? Is there any cameras? Is it, you know, I can't think of the right term for it. Hiya, Rat the Jipper. Still brilliant name. Logan, hiya. Oh shit, I forgot. Oh yeah, that's it. If he repeats it so many times, does he think that that'll, like, you know, drill it into it? I can't remember the right phrase or whatever for it. But, you know, keeps repeating it and keeps repeating it and keeps repeating it until somebody believes him. Good evening, Robert. Hi, Kiska. I'm pretty sure this is just Chili remembering he had a stash somewhere. Yeah, I think you might be right.
Where's the drugs? Drugs. Looking for drugs. Looking for drugs in here. Looking for drugs in here. Looking for drugs in here. Oh, what's that right there? Got some drugs right there, huh?
No, is that your stash, Chili? You just decided to, like, you know, include your stash in your little fanfic film.
Got some drugs right there. Got some drugs right there.
Oh my God!
What's this right here?
I think he should say it a couple of more times, you know, because I don't know whether we realise what he's trying, you know, the message he's trying to send us. Hi, Bex. So, yeah, I think a few more times he needs to maybe say, got some drugs right here, got some drugs right here, got some drugs right here, got some drugs right here. Anybody want some? Anybody want some? Anybody want some? Anybody want some?
What is this right here? Mr. Johnson? Mr. Johnson? Got something here, huh? Mr. Johnson? Mr. Johnson? Mr. Johnson? Mr. Johnson, everything's on body cam. Everything's on body cam. We got something here. This is why you don't let cops search your car without someone filming them. Right there. Plant the drugs. See that?
But, and by the way, and I know it does and has happened. I mean, I can remember a copper in America where he was planting drugs on people. And I felt so sorry for them people. Some of them had issues and whatnot in the past, but they'd overcome it and whatnot. And then this potentially was going to ruin their lives. And he planted drugs in their cars. And I'm pretty sure that was recorded on his own body cam, which is really, really fucking stupid. But my point is as well, though, that is not the way shit normally is. Most coppers do not do that. Almost all of the times where drugs are found in a car, it's because they were found in the car, not because they've been planted in the car. Again, I'm not saying that it never, ever happens, but just, yeah,
Freeze right there. Stop running, kids.
Hi, Epiphanies. Yeah, he did, didn't he, Bex? I thought so. I mean, he's the only one I can never think that I ever think of who I've seen stuff about it. Like I said, I expect there is more, but he's the only one I can remember. I can remember there was one woman and there was a spoon in her car that she had with her for her yogurt, and he was going on about that, and I think he might have put something on that or near that. Making it look like a fucking spoon used for like probably crack or gear or whatever. And hello, Delete Deluxe, thank you for the £5. And the Oscar for worst acting goes to, drumroll please, Jose Chili de Castro. Woohoo, yay!
Stop running, son of a bitch. Stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Yeah, Kiss Girl, exactly. It's disgusting, ain't it? Absolutely awful. And the woman, I can remember the woman, she was devastated. She just had no idea what was going on. And he was also, he kept being so nice about it all. Like, everybody makes mistakes. I'm not here to judge you. Just tell me the truth. Just tell me the truth. And then even when he's found the drugs, I say in massive fucking quotation thing is, he is still dead nice to them, like not judgmental, but he's just now doing what he has to do because it's his job. It's fucking despicable. So yeah, it is that isn't most police. That is a fucking rare exception, and exception, that's probably not the right word. I'm tired. Just a wanker anyway, a terrible, terrible person who should never have been a police officer. Luckily, he isn't still a police officer.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
No wide angle cam, no murder trial. What the fuck, man? Shut up. It's just, oh. I just don't know anymore.
Shots fired.
No, I'm not thingy when it comes to bars, stripes or whatever, Logan. So I ain't got a clue. I bet you that's what he wanted to be. He wanted to be the captain. Oh dear.
Body cam fell off.
Of course it did.
I'm fine.
You ain't fine. Look how out of breath he is. He's well unhealthy, ain't it? Get me wrong, yeah, I'm unhealthy. I get out of breath well easily because I am unhealthy. I'm also a smoker. But again, I'm not starring in my own little fucking fanfic films. Aye, shiz. I will try my best, my love. Thanks for stopping by. For some reason, all this wide angle stuff, yeah, it just keeps making me think of flat earthers. They're like the one group of people that I know have a fascination about having the right kind of camera. Or when something like the curve of the earth is shown in a picture or on video, they'll say it's because it's a fisheye lens camera and whatnot. So, yeah, just going off on a bit of a tangent there, sorry. Yep, Kiskart, that's a damn good point. He's impersonating a police officer because the video isn't marked as isn't what? As his video isn't marked for entertainment purposes. I thought you meant it isn't marked for educational purposes. Yeah, that Jipper, the curves in his videos are definitely his moves. But yeah, he's even got a fucking badge and everything on it, ain't he? It's making you anxious, Shiz.
I want to talk about how important it is for you to share this video and for you to get.
He should like me now then, shouldn't he? Because I'm sharing it all with you lot. And I know loads of people have already shared it, so I think we've done a really good job sharing this video. He should like us all now.
Your friends to film from a wide angle. Now, if you take a good look at this video.
Oh, sorry, Kiska. Yeah, it's me getting the wrong way round. Yeah, I understand now.
From James Sheets' murder in
Wasn't a murder.
In Ohio. You're going to see that this cop is going to reach into his car after James Sheets has been shot at least 14 times. He's going to lean his entire body into the car. And we believe there's a debate.
Who's we? You and your fellow idiots. That's who I'm assuming we is.
Was the gun planted by the guy's entire body into the car? And we believe there's a debate.
Right. No, there's no debate. Absolutely no debate. I have not even come across any of the fucking other frauditors agreeing with you. I ain't heard James Freeman say you're right, and I ain't heard Josh say that you're right. There's two of them. They might have done, by the way, but I haven't heard them say it. And I used to watch Josh quite a bit at the time this was all going on. Nobody is debating what this situation was. The only person that's spreading lies, spreading lies is Chiller. Oh, God, excuse me. That was disgusting of me. Sorry, I just burped. That's awful. Pardon me. Anyway, not very ladylike, but yeah. Yeah, so he says it's being debated. There's a debate going. No, there is no debate. No debate. You, Chili, are telling lies and fabricating a fucking story with no evidence whatsoever. And all of the evidence says that it was a complete, I can't think of the right words because I'm tired, but you know, the coppers were not in the wrong for doing what they did. He had a gun, didn't he? Didn't he fire some shots at them or something like that? Again, I can't remember it all properly, but either way, it was, what's the word, man? I'm tired. Oh, fucking hell, what's the word? You know what I mean anyway, fuck it.
Was the gun planted by the guy leaning in the window, or was the gun planted by Matt Haas when he reached around Tommy Shinneman's shield?
Or was he moving the weapon, making sure that the bloke, you know, wasn't in a position to carry on firing the gun at them? Or was he making sure that the car was in park? Was he checking James for vital signs? Look at that right off the top of my head. And bearing in mind, my head is tired at the moment, yeah? Off the top of my head, I've just come out with 3 perfectly reasonable and acceptable and almost what should happen, flipping reasons that it could have been that he leaned into that car. So, yeah, Chili manipulated this video to have poor quality in order to... Yes, Tom, exactly. I can remember seeing the better one. I remember seeing it. And there's a bit where he zooms in on his... It was before he knew how to flipping use streaming stuff and share his screen. So, you know, when he used to film his laptop screen, it wasn't even that long ago, was it? Or film it, his other phone screen from one phone. Anyway, he was doing it then, and he zoomed in on the hand of the copper, and he's like, look, there's the gun. There was no gun there. It was Ed banging how much there was not a gun there. There wasn't even anything that you could suspect might have been a gun, that you could mistake it for or something. You know, maybe having a vape in your hand. Don't ask me why, by the way, I'm just chatting shit, but you know what I mean, something in your hand where it could be something like that. So yeah, I like Cadbury's Boost. You just, yeah. Oh dear. Exactly, Kiska, exactly. There was nothing. I think there was a bit of a shadow or something, weren't there? His hand was slightly closed, I think it was. I can't remember properly, but Just absolutely ridiculous. It's disgusting that he's still spreading these lies, and he's allowed to just carry on spreading these lies. It ain't right. I know that there's some bad coppers sometimes, but fucking, it ain't all of them, and focus on the ones that are bad then. You know what I mean? Right, there was a post earlier on Discord about what else was found in the car, including clips full of the same bullets in the gun. So those cops would have been seen planting. Yeah, exactly. That's it, Kiss. Yeah, his hand was, yeah, exactly. So yeah, exactly.
That he put up for a dead man in a car.
Did they know he was dead yet, though, Chili? It's not something that you can just, know from, psychic abilities. Feel the vibes from a distance. No, I can't feel any alive vibes. So, we're safe to go forward. They did not know. People, I'm assuming some of you flipping subscribed or definitely aware of Donut Operator, and he covers a lot of police shootings, don't he? And yeah, use the Force Halo. And right, yeah, that's it. And I'm not saying necessarily 14 times, but he has shown videos of where people have been riddled with bullets and they still have a gun in their hand and fire at the police, still do it, or whoever. So, just, yes, he's been shot a lot of times. That doesn't mean that he's dead and completely out of action yet. It could mean that he's going to be dead in 2 minutes, but in the next 2 minutes, he could still pick that gun up and shoot. They don't know that until they've checked him. What does? Am I wrong? Am I chatting shit? Or because I can't get my head around how he doesn't get his head around that. Hi, Mark. Are you all right, mate? Oh dear. There's no plan. The drug dealer got killed by running. I hate to say this, but he died doing what he wanted to do: run while police and while shooting at the police. It's sad, but yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So that they could block out the cameras. The simple fact of the matter is, without this Good Samaritan filming this from 50 yards away, we wouldn't really know for a fact that James Sheets was murdered and that the gun
Hi, Tad. Are you alright?
was planted. But as you can see from the video, there's absolutely no reason in the world that this cop needs to lean into the car window.
I guess 3 reasons straight away. Secure a weapon, secure his weapon, check for vital signs, make sure the car's in park. 3 instantly known flipping reasons. Instant. And I'm not a copper, and I don't drive, so it's not like I've got experience of coppers doing that kind of shit to me. Just there. Oh, God. He's so stupid.
After James Sheets is murdered, he's been tased twice.
Not murdered.
Shot 14 times, but the cop leans his entire body into the window. Why?
Secure the weapon, check for vital signs, make sure the car's in park.
Because he's planting a gun. Or he's moving the gun that they threw in the car that didn't set up properly or plant properly.
I just took a fucking screenshot without even meaning to. From now on, yeah, because I'm not going to keep repeating them. If he sort of questions why the copper leaned in again, I'm just going to say 69. If I say 69, yeah, it means to secure the weapon, check for vital signs, and make sure the car's in park.
I'm telling you, you need to film police. I'm asking you. I'm begging you. When you see someone pulled over on the side...
That don't sound like begging. Come on, mate. If you're going to beg, beg. I want to see it and I want to hear it. You need to do proper begging.
You might not think that your wide-angle camera means anything because there's someone right up close filming. Your wide-angle camera means everything. You could be the difference between justice or tyranny. You can be the difference between...
That's because, Tom, he's an absolute fucking liar, innit? So, hello, Mamelon Owens. That's a nice name. Yeah, common sense does seem to be an optional thing with him, and he definitely doesn't opt for it.
Someone who knows what happened to their loved one, and someone who wonders for the rest of their life, did my son really try to fight the cop? Did my dad really resist?
Yes, he did. Yes. Look how easy that was to answer. That was just so... You know what? That was so easy. I should have just said 69 again.
Police, you have to film. You can do whatever you like. I'm asking you. interacting with people, even if you're 100 yards away.
Oh,
Pull your
shut the fuck up a minute, you knobhead. Him, not you, so I'm trying to pause him. Yes, Bex, exactly. She weren't with him anymore. I'm pretty sure he weren't no hands-on involved father, but she and her sister saw an opportunity and took it to get some money. That was it, just to get some money. That's all they cared about. They didn't give a shit that he died. He was probably a wanker. Just sounds of it, I think he was a wanker, and she's not exactly good. But, you know, I've no doubt that she loves the children and whatnot. Of course she does. And I wouldn't wish this on her children, you know, to lose their dad. But she was not this grieving widow that she was sort of painted to be. She was his ex-girlfriend, mother of his children. And just, so, but she was milking for money and using it to do things like take her and a fucking new bloke for a manicure, pedicure malarkey. Probably buying stuff for the new baby as well, which isn't James Sheets' baby. So, you know what I mean? It's all bollocks, isn't it?
camera out and start filming. James Sheets was murdered and the gun was planted. You can
Right, what did he say at the beginning? Is little deep and meaningful with the stupid shit music in the background and whatnot. What did he say? He said something about things have been murdered. Or there's a debate at the moment going on how some of us think that the gun got planted, but now it's James Sheets was murdered and the gun was planted. I know he didn't say that aggressively, by the way. He can't be aggressive at the moment, can he? Because he's doing all this nice and calm and chilled out thing where, you know, if he talks to you like this, then, you know, it's going to show people that this is a touchy subject, and, you know, and it hurts him. Hi, Nimrod.
filming. James Sheets was murdered and the gun was planted. You can see it. Please. I don't
Mark, damn good fucking question, yeah? Simple answer is, it's chilly though, innit? So,
care if you think it's not gonna matter. I need you to always film the police when you see them interacting with another human being. Thank you. Please share this video.
oh my God. Oh dear. Should we have a moment of silence? Yeah, no. Are we done with this one? No. Or, because he does this thing, don't he, where he makes sure all his videos are over 10 minutes now. So I bet it's like fucking 2 minutes of just that bullshit and fucking... Yeah, exactly, Bex, baby mama. Well, that was fun and educational, wasn't it? Yeah, it's alright, I'm not looking at other people's kids online and whatnot, so no, do want. Which I do not mean it with any respect whatsoever.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Lead Laws. Today in this episode, I'm going to call a cop on the phone and tell him that he is now under investigation. Because the press is the fourth branch of government. The thing that keeps the first, the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch of government accountable is the press. Aside from that, I got an inquiry on DeleteLaws.com. Let's take a look at Scott Price real quick. I want to show you guys exactly what this guy looks like, so you really...
Why? Why does it matter what this guy looks like? Isn't that, yeah, literally the first thing that he goes for with everybody? Everybody. Especially, I know this is a bloke he's talking about, but especially women. Like that. That's rolling a fag. Right, like fucking... it's done it to everybody, innit? Every flipping woman especially that is putting down or took the piss out of him or whatever. He'll go on about how they look, but he does it about blokes as well. It's all about, let's look at this guy. It's completely flipping unnecessary. It doesn't matter what they look like. So, fourth branch of government. The hell, man. Shit, Logan, he did, didn't he? He's got new headphones. They're not wireless, though, look at that tiny little baby microphone on that big, massive stick. That's so cute. Oh, bless.
Understand what I'm talking about here. So here's Scott Price, and let's just get a few things. There it is. So he was the second in command at the Pennsylvania State Police. He was the second in command at the Pennsylvania State Police for 34 years. And then he retired, and now he's the chief of police at Bloomberg Police Department. And if you read the bottom of that, it says state police to focus on
Absolutely fascinating.
willful non-compliance of pandemic orders. This guy is a jackboot thug. Unbelievable. And here he is, nearly 34 years of protecting and serving the shit out of people.
That's wicked, Mark. Anybody that misses it, I won't be able to read it, so I'll probably scroll or haha. Chilly with his clip-on mic on a bloody mic boom. That's when, and what women see when he drops his trousers. Absolutely. No, I don't think he has yet, Matt the Jiff. We will do soon, though. When I checked yesterday, it only had flipping not many subscribers. I can't even remember now. But I took a screenshot if I wanted to compare it, like when I check again in a couple of days, to see how many thousands it goes up by in a day or two. And it's not even that we dislike Chile. It's the fact that we also know what Chile's content is and what it's like. So there's no way that clips of it is that entertaining that he's going to get that many subscribers and shit. It's just bought, and bought. Plus a few more bought.
This headline just takes the cake, doesn't it? Highway stop and frisk. How Pennsylvania state troopers conduct illegal traffic stop and frisk. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You really can't. You know, I know that I've been kind of laughy and jokey during this little period here, but the truth is the people that called me are absolutely disgusted with this guy. They are being harassed by him constantly. Like, he's pulling them over, he's harassing the woman, he's harassing the guy. They want him to leave them alone.
Did it really lose 14 subscribers? Ha, that's wicked. That's excellent. Isn't that strange considering it was going up by thousands every day?
And then the big thing is that what Scott does and all the other little piggies in Bloomberg, they have their personal cars with limo black tinted windows. All of them do. And so when I called my journalist friend, I said, hey, and I got a video of Scott Price driving his jet black.
Yeah, Logan, that's what I was thinking. I was wondering when, like, you know, I'm hoping that he says, by the way, I've not seen this video at all. I've got no idea. So I don't know, how long is it? Yeah, it's not very long either. So yeah, the harassment's probably we were driving 90 in a 40 mile per hour road, right? We were driving 90 miles per hour and that copper pulled us over. That is harassment, you know, that's fucking harassment. I can't believe it.
Black windows. You know, the first rule of law is that government and its agents are accountable to the rule.
Rat the Jipper, that's proper lols. Oh, I love shit like that.
Of law. So Scott Price
Thank you,
and all
by
the
the way.
little piggies in Bloomberg, Pennsylvania, all of their cop cars and all of their personal cars are tinted out black window. But yet they drive around with a little meter to check your car window to see if your car window is tinted too dark as the car that pulled you over.
Was he talking about unmarked cars? Because if he is, yeah, I don't even think that's a fucking bad idea. If it's true, by the way, but I don't give a shit whether it is or not. But, my husband, for example, yeah, I've said this before, we like driving fast, we do. So I'm on the motorway quite a lot. And, you know, everyone think that you can get away with it kind of thing. Put your foot down a little bit. Go a little bit over the speed limit. Only a little bit, I promise. Anyways, but you know, if you see a cop car, everybody sticks to 70 miles an hour maximum. And, you know, and everybody indicates correctly. And everybody drives perfect. Better than perfect. But, you know, when you can't see a cop car, you let it rip a bit. So if you had coppers, though, which we do, we have undercover, we have plainclothes police officers and even uniformed ones, but in plain cars, unmarked cars, if their windows are tinted, which means you can't even see that the driver is a copper, you know, if he is in uniform, it's not a bad idea. That's how they catch people. So, yeah. Oh, no, bless him, he's on the wall of shame. Oh, my God, the poor bloke, how will he ever live? That didn't work. Wait there. Go down, look. Stupid thing. Wall of shame. Oh, my days.
To check your car window to see if your car window is tinted too dark as the car that pulled you over has limo black tinted out windows. Rules for thee but not for me. And that's why people in America hate cops. That's why when I made a couple...
people across the world, there's people in every country that hate cops. In this country, for example, it's usually younger people, and then you grow out of it. I hated them when I was a teenager. I hated them. I grew out of it. Chile just don't grow. And then most of his flipping supporters and that, though, they're not flipping teenagers or early 20s, are they? Most of them are like, I don't know, 40 plus. Maybe in the 30s, at least. At the least, yeah. I ain't fucking... I don't know. The chin strap looks daft, I think, but yeah.
Phone calls. I had a guy's like, dude, I'm not far from Bloomberg at all. I would love to go track down that pig and try to catch him doing the tyrannical things he does because Scott Price is a...
Why does he keep doing this? His logo all across his face and whatnot, spinning for a minute. I don't get it. He's still there behind it talking. So why does he keep doing that? Does he think that we might have forgotten what channel it's on or something? Is this him doing professional YouTubing?
Tyrannical pig. I mean, I'm sorry, it's true. We've gotten to the point where take the gloves off, stop lying. Scott Price is a tyrannical pig. People don't contact me and say, hey, this guy is still harassing me years and years and years now. He won't leave me alone. They don't just contact me and...
Define harassing. Define it, and then maybe we'll believe you. But also, he's a tyrant. Everybody's a tyrant. Who is the one person you know, people, yeah? One person that you know who hates free speech? If it's Chile, put a 69 in the chat. Hi, Matthias. And who also is one, if not the biggest cop sucker, runs to the cops every moment and possibility and chance that he gets. If that's Chile, put another 69 in the chat.
It's the reason why they contact me is because we can hold these dirty, filthy pigs accountable now. And Scott, I sent someone there to go film you, bro. And I'm paying him to film you. I'm a member of the press. This is how I make money.
You are not a member of the fucking press. You are not a member of the press. Let me move my Swede a minute, because he's got a good face there. I was thinking, we need to turn this pause face thing into like a game. Like you have bingo and shit like that. It'd be like, I was thinking of something like a musical pause face. Well, I'm going to have to think on it a bit. I reckon it's not a bad idea. Hi, Odin.
By making videos exposing dirty pigs. So, without... My name is Jill. What was your name? All my calls are recorded. Everything I do is recorded. My life's recorded. Because they're recording me right now. I'm sure they are. So you sent me an email through my contact me on my website. Yeah. And you said that there was a cop named Scott Dick. Was that his name? Dick Lips, we call him. So his name's Scott Dick, and what? No, it's Scott Price. His name is Scott Price. We call him Dick Lips. Scott.
I have to interrupt, because I'm just way too opinionated for my own good. What's with the picture? What's that about? He's having just, at the moment, I don't know what between him and the copper. So what is on? What's with this stock footage of somebody sat there, probably in despair or something, although they could just be resting the fucking arms. And I'm sorry, I've just noticed, that it's buffered a couple of times. When I said I'd got it working, I had to use a different thing to get it working. So I'm really sorry about it buffering. Please bear with it. I'll be eternally grateful, and hopefully I'll get the same old one sorted. It's my end, Rat the Dripart, it's my end. I'm sorry. It doesn't seem to be doing it for long, so please don't leave me. I'm sorry about the buffering.
Dick Lips Price. Okay, I need to take by proper.
God, I never thought of that.
name. So now the guy's harassing you and your chick. Me and it's my wife's cousin. He's harassing you and your wife's cousin. Why is he?
Oh, I thought he was phoning the cop. So he's talking to the person that's apparently allegedly been harassed by the copper. So okay, yeah. Again, I'm sorry about the buffering. I do. I am full of buffers, Nimrod.
Harassing you and your wife's cousin because of something we said. Oh, he got his ego hurt. What police?
Thanks, Matthias.
Oh yeah. Huh? What police department does he work for? He's second in command for the Pennsylvania State Police. Pennsylvania State Police.
Is it buffering bad, Pat? Because, that's crap. I've only noticed it buffer a couple of times. I hope it's not. I'm sorry. If it is buffering bad for anybody, yeah, if you close it and refresh and go back on it, it usually fixes it. Where if it buffers, then it'll just buffer every few minutes for a couple of seconds.
Price. That's a yes. Yes.
Exactly, delete the lols. I flipping forgot to tell everybody that. I've been determined to introduce myself, my channel, as a super serious commentary channel. And so yeah, buffering is part of the professionalism. Cheers.
It's Chief Cut Price, Williamsburg Police Department, returning a phone call you had left a message for. Oh, is this Mr. Price? Yes, sir. Mr. Price, how are you today? So you're the second in command of the Pennsylvania State Police, is that correct? No, I retired. Oh, you retired? Yes, sir. Wow, congratulations on that. I'm glad you're out of it. Thank God. So when you...
Is he phoning him on his personal phone number then? Like his mobile or his landline or something? Because if he's retired, he shouldn't be available at like the police station or whatever it is. You know what I mean? He shouldn't be available there, should it? So yeah, he might have said, by the way, I didn't listen properly. So, oh, thank you, Green Lord. I appreciate it. So yes. So is he calling personal phone number? Because that's just wrong, man. That's creepy as fuck.
Look back now, do you see that it's...
Shit, sorry. I tried to fucking make sure that it weren't all full screen and stuff and ended up doing something else. I apologise.
Congratulations on that. I'm glad you're out of it. Thank God. So when you look back now, do you see that it's, you know, what do you see now that you look back? Now that you look back over your career, what do you see? Well, I'm still doing police work. I took a job as a chief in a small town in Pennsylvania, but yeah, obviously a lot of changes. Oh, what's the name of that town? Williamsburg. Williamsburg. Yeah. So, like, you know, Mr. Price, you know, I try to always be respectful of you guys because, you know, we're on opposite sides of the fence.
Yeah, exactly, Ratius. I can tell already. And speaking of calls, I mean, again, I know, like the wide angle video, I know you've all seen it already and heard it or whatever, but this, the call that he left to that judge, the voicemail thing. Oh, and then he released a video like the next day or something saying his intervention prevented, absolutely halted Deborah getting nicked in hospital. His intervention did it. So I wouldn't mind having a look at that next. But warning you now, yeah, I ain't downloaded it, which means I ain't changed his voice. I did that, but that's by design because from what I heard of it, it's not the most clear recording anyway. So I thought, you know, distorting his voice for how it actually sounds would make it more difficult to hear.
But my name is Jose De Castro. I'm a journalist out of California, and I got a national following of lots of...
He's just literally lied to you, copper, man, sir, gentleman. He's just completely lied to you. He's not a journalist. He is a gnat, a mosquito, a rat.
People, lots of people. And I got a phone call from people in your town that said that you were targeting them and harassing them. And
Logan, what the fuck? How's that a blizzard? Is it do you get a blizzard when it drops below, like, I don't know, 25 degrees Celsius or something? Then it's a blizzard. Oh, dear.
And everything's changed now with the new cell phones and stuff, because now exposure is you know, everything. And so I just wondered, 20 years of being a cop, I mean...
Hi, Lemon Tart. Are you all right, love?
You think, I mean... You know, I mean...
I don't talk Fahrenheit and stuff, Logan. It literally means nothing to me. Celsius makes sense, yeah? 0 is freezing, 100 is boiling. That completely makes sense. Your flipping Fahrenheit malarkeys, they're just, nah. Just made up. Absolutely made up.
Because, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure there's journalists in your town. And
Sorry, I keep pausing this. I ain't even listening to him properly, you know. Nimrod, exactly. It's a blizzard in the same way Toledo are journalism.
Film you because you are now a national person of interest. And so as a journalist, the fourth leg of government, I have a right.
No, it ain't. No, you're not. No, he isn't. Them three answers did just cover it, didn't they? No, you ain't. Was it? No, it ain't the fourth branch of government. No, you ain't a journalist, and no, he isn't now. Got a national interest or whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, you could call it national interest in theory, right? I could call my channel, an international YouTube channel. Burping again. Look, wait there. Excuse me, that was awful. There we go. Yeah, I've got subscribers from America and Australia. I think I might have one from. Bloody yes, one's really making me burp. South Africa, I think, and then there's ones, in Europe. In the fuck me, my fucking head's just died on me. Yeah. Anyway, so I am an international, super duper serious commentary channel, and don't you let anybody tell you different. Just saying.
To actually follow you to make sure that you're doing your job as a public servant properly. So what I've done is I've reached out to my colleagues there, and you're going to see people who are filming you now.
Exactly, Lonely Wolf, exactly. You are international. I know a Canadian and Welshman who will, yeah, exactly, Logan. Thank you, mate.
And I just want to let you know, we don't have any violence in us. There's no, we believe in petitioning, assembling.
Lemon tart, yeah. Lemon tart, that's reminds me. Anybody used to watch Judge Judah, and one thing that she said quite often is that, when a teenager's lying, their mouth's moving. And it was quite an appropriate catchphrase, saying, whatever. But yeah, that just be absolutely perfect for Chili, wouldn't it? When he's lying because his mouth's moving. It's that simple.
Not looting and rioting and attacking coppers. I don't get exactly, but Mr. Price, someone has called me and gave me a very, very detailed story about you. I mean, extraordinarily detailed, going back 6 or 7 years. And I have more than one witness, and that story is going to be coming out about you. You can watch my channel. It's called Delete Laws. You're welcome to take a look at it. And this is what I do all over the country because...
Just a thought, yeah. Because as far as I've heard, because I have been looking at the chat and so I've been a bit distracted, but at the moment, I pretty much expect that it'll all change. But at the moment, it's not like he's been aggressive. It's not like he's been shouting and all this, that and the other and abusive. And he, and then he tells the cop, if you want to see what I'm about or whatever, check out my channel, Delete Laws. If he actually wanted to make a difference and actually wanted to be taken seriously and actually wanted to fight for people's rights, be a true activist sort of thing, then naming your channel something like Delete Laws kind of doesn't do it any favours, does it? Because, for example, majority of people in government positions, they wouldn't like that because majority of people in government do back the blue. All coppers, they wouldn't like that. Judges, they wouldn't like it. A lot of lawyers, they wouldn't like it. So instantly, he's turned away all these people that could actually help him achieve what he wants to achieve. And by the way, I'm being very, very nice. I know I am, because most of what he wants to achieve is just... Ugh. But, I'm playing Let's Pretend. So, do you get what I mean? It'd be like me thing. Well, with me being this super serious commentary channel, yeah? It'd be like me calling my channel, I don't know what. Isa the Troll. Isa takes the piss. Isa's a fucking cunt. That kind of shit.
We actually have to get transparency on coppers because it's going so bad. That's why I asked you, you retired from the Pennsylvania State.
What are you doing here?
What is the recidivation rate there in Pennsylvania? 95%? Something like that? So, putting people in torture traps and dragging them off to a hellhole, it's not really working. If it was working, there wouldn't be a 95% recidivation rate. And I figure that I'm 48, so you got to be close to my age if you retired from one and you went to another. Can't you look and see that the brand of authoritarian...
I got it working, babes, by the way, just in case you didn't notice. but it was a big long thing, and I will tell you about it.
Vegetarianism that America has become is it's not working at all, Mr. Price. And you got people who literally want me to come there to take you.
She did, Logan. I'm sure it was her, wasn't it? She had this meat dress that she attended something in. A dress made. Oh yeah, it was a bit minging, to be fair. Quite clever though, I suppose.
On with my camera. You know what I'm saying? We're public servants, so yeah, that's certainly your target. Yeah. I mean, I can't really reveal anybody's names yet until the story's completed, but you're going to see some people who are going to be filming it out because these people are really upset that you continue to target them. They're really upset with you. And
oh no, people are really upset with the copper. I bet that copper's devastated. What's he going to do? You know, oh my God, it's going to end up forcing him into retirement.
You know, if there's no probable cause, there's no crime. I know that.
What? If there's no probable cause, there's no crime? Am I... Wait there.
Really upset that you continue to target them. They're really upset with you. And, you know, if there's no probable cause, there's no crime. I know that.
I don't get it. What's it? Because, like, obviously... Oh, jolly good. Good luck. Love you. If there's no probable cause, there's no crime. Yeah.
Terry versus Ohio in '68 created this thing called reasonable articulable suspicion, but you swore an oath to the Constitution, and that's unconstitutional. The Fourth Amendment is extraordinarily clear. No warrant shall issue but upon probable cause. So I'm asking you, if you don't have probable cause against people.
No, I get that, Lemon Tart. I've known people like that. My dad won't really like it. My dad was soft as flipping shit. To the point where he was just so chilled back. It was just ridiculous. It wasn't actually always suitable. Sometimes you wanted him to fucking get a bit angry and whatnot, and he never did. But I've known people, what you described about your dad.
You might want to think, is someone recording me right now? Because you're on my radar. My channel's called Delete Laws. I target individual police and I expose them. And you're the guy I'm going to expose next. So, very good. You know, you do what you have to do and have a good day, sir. Okay, Mr. Price.
Oh, wicked. So basically, not phased in the slightest, doesn't give a flying fuck about anything that you say, is probably quite bemused, and is now gonna go and tell all his mates, because, you know, he's obviously gonna have a lot of mates, isn't he, from the fucking cop shop. Hi, Rose. And his missus, and his kids, and his grandkids, and everything, they're all gonna be laughing their little tits off. So, yeah, man. Oh, it's fun and gaze. You're supposed to have it all.
Good luck.
No. I said no. My pause button don't work anymore. Holy shit, look. So that's like basically 2 minutes of his fucking stupid logo. He can well and truly do one. Oh, how long's this one? Because this was the last one. This is the last one that I've downloaded, but I changed his voice, even though I pretty much knew that it weren't going to be Chili talking. But as far as I'm concerned, Jay, he's affiliated himself with Chill Out, so it deserves the shitty voice as well. So how long is it? 7 minutes. So I'm going to watch this, and then I'm going to go onto YouTube then, and we'll look for his call to that judge and whatnot.
Artist, I paint, I write, and I live in the United States of America, and I have been here for about 15 years. I don't know much about the laws or anything related to the police.
License and registration. Thank you very much. Where are you going?
Officer,
Well, sir. Well, sir, if you won't answer my questions or provide your driving license... Sorry, I'm jumping the gun and I should let him talk. I apologise.
remain silent. When I get pulled over by the police, I don't understand anything about the laws. I don't understand anything about, the police system. So when I get pulled over and they ask me a question, basically all the answers are here.
Oh, but, when I first ever saw this, months ago, I actually felt sorry for this guy. For some reason, I sort of just thought to myself, bless him. And I bet he is sort of, you know, not been in the country all that long. And so he doesn't necessarily know the ways of the police and all this, that, and the other, and his rights. And so, oh, bless him. He's, you know, unfortunately got his fucking self in with Chiller. And yeah, and it's just all pear-shaped from there. But now I'm thinking to myself, nah, it might be from somewhere else, but I bet he's lived there for years and years and years and years and years, and he's just an actor. I bet he's been paid 20 quid for it or something. Delete laws! You have to sue me, my love, to get a shout out. No, but I like you, so don't sue me.
Remain silent. But you're not under arrest. I'm not arresting you. I'm asking you just where you're headed. Where you going?
It's right there. You can read it. It's right there.
Are you nervous? Is that
I guarantee where you're heading isn't right there.
You need medical attention?
Not at all.
Why would you choose to remain silent? I'm just asking you where you...
Could be, Robert, could be. By the way, if there's anybody I've not said hi to, hello. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Logan, I want to read your message. Wait. Why isn't that license, registration and proof of insurance not laminated with duct tape? Exactly. Good point, Logan. Good point.
No, I have the right to remain silent, officer. It's all right there. I'm here alone. I moved.
He's absolutely right. Again, I know this shocks all of you, yeah. I know, especially you, Nimrod, especially you. I say it nearly every time. Hi, True Blood. Thanks for being here, mate. I am not American. Catch your breath. I know it's shocking, ain't it? But even with me not being an American, I know that, yes, you have the right to silence and whatnot, that's right to remain silent. But things like show me your license and your insurance and registration, I think they say, don't they? You have to do that. If they say get out of the car, you have to do that. You have to do that. That's not a choice. It's not a, yeah, fine. Stay silent, that's fine. Go for it. But it don't mean that you don't have to do the other shit. I know, Nimrod, I know. I am that good at sounding American, clearly. Hello, I couldn't even talk properly just then. Curious Chaos. Thanks for being here.
When I was 19 years old, I get pulled over all the time, and it's always very scary to get pulled over, especially as an immigrant. The presence of a police officer in your life as an immigrant in the United States, it's not pleasant.
Right, but you're not under arrest or anything. This is just a traffic stop. Where are you going?
You can read this up there.
Loki, you're a fucking... Oh, I love what you said though, honestly. A few years ago, that's exactly what I would have used one for. Yeah, anyway, yeah, cause I don't think he calls it indestructible anymore, does he? Indestructible trifold. And also, he knows that he's been 10-upped by all of us with our, quadfold, quintfold, octafold. Yeah, that's me done.
You're not being a witness against yourself. I'm just asking you where you're going. Is everything... Where are you going?
I have the right to remain silent, officer.
Shut the fuck up then.
It sounds like you have an accent. You're not from here. Where are you from?
If they ask me something, I don't have to answer. I can just tell them to read this.
It smells like I smell marijuana in the car.
Sorry, I was waiting for that bit. It smells like I smell like... Well, it smells like I smell marijuana. It smells like I smell marijuana in the car. It smells like I smell. Yeah, exactly. Rattius wins, by the way. You've all just lost. Rattius just won. I'll send you a prize in the post. So anyway, it smells like I smell. It smells like I smell. My granddaughter was sick this afternoon, and I swear I can still smell it. I can't because I cleaned it up, but there we go. So it smells like I can smell vomit. Make it make sense.
Let's say the police officer says, I smell marijuana. You don't have to answer. You can just show this to him and he can read it, or you can read these words.
That's fine. You absolutely can. You absolutely can do that. I am not disputing that. You can do that. But if that officer thinks that he can smell weed in your car, then he will then have the... What's the word? I'm crap at words, and words are hard. He has got reasonable suspicion anyway. Did I just get it right? To basically do whatever and get your car checked, searched, whatever. So you'll have to come out, you'll be put in handcuffs whilst they proceed to get a dog out to check your car. They'll ask you first if they can search your car with your permission, because at least then it'll be done and dusted quicker. But, you know, with you being a chili follower, you'll say no. And so then you'll have to wait, God knows how long, for a cop to come out of his dog. And then, you know what I mean? Blah, 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 blah. See, look, I know my shit even though I'm not American.
You can read this, officer. A police officer always asks you a question, and we don't know the answers. We don't even know what to say. For instance, they say, "Don't film me," because filming police officers is very common.
Most don't say that anymore. There are still some that don't know that that's not a fucking thing, but most are aware and they do not say that.
Nowadays.
Hey, listen, don't film me. I don't want to be filmed.
Right here, officer.
What does that say?
You can read it.
Oh, so now he can't talk. He can talk to say you can read it, and he can talk to say, oh, I don't have to answer your questions. He can talk to say all that, but he can't talk to read this one bit out.
I don't want to be on film. Listen, just do me a favor. Just open up your glove box right there. Let me take a look inside that box.
Please, you can read this right here.
No copper would do this without getting them out of the car first. As far as I'm concerned, by the way, and that's not because I know any laws or procedures and all this, that and the other, but that's just purely based on shit that I've seen. I've never heard them say that, ever. So...
Right here.
Shut up, Ayla.
And you have the right to film them, so that's why this is so helpful.
You know what? I think I'm going to search this car, Mr. Mejia. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to search this vehicle.
Exactly, driver code. It'd be like I'm reading the fucking soft sit script, wouldn't it? Where the sovereign citizens try and handle that fucking shit where they go on about, oh, you're going to be charged $10,000 a minute that you hold me for, and all this, that and the other, and I've got the right to travel, blah, 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 blah. It's just bollocks.
I got probable cause because you're not answering any questions. I've asked you where you're going. I've asked you.
You've got probable cause because you can smell weed in the car, so... Oh, I just turned it down by accident.
I'm
No,
not
I didn't.
accusing you of a...
I swear it looked like he was talking just then, but there was no sound. Fucking hell, man, I am tired.
crime. I'm asking you where you're going. Where are you going? Just tell me where you're going. Just tell me where you're going. This whole thing could be over.
If they ask for your ID, that's the first thing they do. You can answer this. The presence of a police officer in your life as an immigrant in the United States.
You know, I just need to see your ID real fast.
Don't give
Oh my god, look at all the grey hair! By the way, yeah, I normally always get one at the front. I've now got two. Alright, good night, Nimrod. Thank you for being here, mate. And take care.
your ID.
Ma'am, he's not your lawyer. I need to see your ID.
Officer, read this.
First of all, the officer doesn't have to do what you tell him. And the whole giving ID is not fucking debatable and whatnot. I can't remember though whether, when it comes to the passenger and whatnot, I can't remember whether they have to. But the driver definitely has to. So, yeah.
I don't understand anything about the laws. I don't understand anything about,
Put a 69 in the chat, yeah? If, even though you don't usually go after people about the looks, because Chili is so vain and so far up his own arse, that the fact that he looks chubby, grey-haired, old and thin in hair, if it makes you smile, put 69 in the chat.
police system.
Let me have some ID, ma'am. Give me your ID.
No.
Give me your ID.
No. Interrupting police is your right given by God.
I love it, yeah, when you have these rights given to you by God before the situations of these rights, where these rights come into play, existed. But, you know, doing this, that and the other is the right given to you by God. And somebody said earlier, didn't they? Was it earlier? I don't know whether it was in my own chat, you know, or whether it was in somebody else's, but they said that the government that he hates so much are also the government that give him these rights that he goes on and on and on about. But he wants all these changes and all this, that and the other. So, hello 65 CJ5. Thanks for popping in. Oh, yeah. So.
You get detained, you get arrested nowadays.
Yeah, she is, isn't she, Lemon Tart? Just before I go, why does this guy keep looking off to the left before he talks? And right given by God, really? God is not real. Yeah, exactly, Nimrod. You need pressure. Just went critical. But yeah, exactly. I mean, hi, Sutter. Thanks for being here, mate. It Chili goes on about your God-given rights and whatnot, about things like I just said, about things that didn't even exist when, you know, his government were giving you the rights and shit. But also, he says God bless and God-given rights and just all this, that and the other, but says he is not religious, but he does believe in, you know, a higher power, a God, and praise to God. Am I wrong to think that that makes you religious? That's religious, isn't it? Like, because, for example, yeah, I don't pray to God. I don't I do say, oh my God, because I mean, it's just a thing, innit? But I actually really try and say, oh my days now. I certainly would never say God bless to anybody. And I certainly do not talk about God-given rights, because if you've got God-given rights, in America, if you've got God-given rights, what about all the atheists? What have they got then? Does that mean they've got no rights? Because, you know, they don't believe in God. But Chili says he does this, he prays and he does this, that and the other, God-given rights, etc., 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 but he's not religious. To me, that is religious.
For everything. Sir, you can film all you
Hi, Tina, by the way. Thanks for being here.
want, but I can't have you parked on the highway here.
I can park on the highway, officer.
Wait to see her.
No, you can't, because, again, isn't that only in Mississippi? That case, I mean, and it's just nothing like he makes it out to be. I'm right, and I'm remembering that correct. Like, it's not the win that he thinks it is. And even though he's a 20-year fucking law scholar, which is the biggest load of bullshit ever, actual lawyers who actually went to law school for actual years and actually got educated in the law, they say Chili is actually wrong. So, yeah.
Impeding traffic right now. I need you to get off the highway.
I can park on the highway,
That is what it looks like, isn't it, Goff? Oh, shit.
officer.
Listen, I need you to get your van off the highway.
Like, seriously, yeah? Americans, ain't the highway like our motorway? Because, like, our motorway, for example, you know, it's the big busy roads that connect the cities. They used to have 3 lanes, but now a lot of them have got 4 lanes. One arm on most of the time has got 4 lanes. And then we have a thing at the side, yeah, called the hard shoulder. Now, the hard shoulder is where you pull in if there's anything up. So, like, you know, if you get a flat tire, if you break down, if you're about to fucking, I don't know, fill your car with fucking shit and puke or something like that, you know what I mean? So, that's what yeah, Tad, thank you. That's what I thought. I thought the highway is the equivalent to our motorway. You do not pull over on the motorway, yeah, without a damn good reason. You don't pull over on the motorway just to film somebody. You know, if you did that here, don't get me wrong, yeah, I don't know it for a fact. It's not even something I've even thought of before now or looked into. But if you were to do that here, I am pretty sure Excuse me, I'm burping again. Oh, excuse me. I am pretty sure that you would get in bother for it. You would get you get arrested, man. You really would, because that's not like the hard shoulder is literally you only stop on there in an emergency if you have to. And accidents, for example, when it comes to cars on the hard shoulder, that used to be anyway that common that the whole rule is if you have to pull over, let's say you got a flat tire. Yeah, so my husband, he's the driver, so the car's got a flat tire, and it has happened because like we spend a lot of time on the motorway. His dad lives in Derby and I live in Leicester, so there's a bit of a motorway in between us. So you pull over and everybody, the whole guidelines is everybody needs to get out of the car, even though it's only him that's going to be doing the job. All of us have to get out of the car, and then you go onto like the verge, the grass verge, as far back as you possibly can. You stay off that hard shoulder. And then here's this dickhead, if the highways are the same as a motorway, here's this dickhead that fucking thinks you can just like pull over. Just pull over. Stop filming. Just that it's so irresponsible as well, isn't it? So in the UK they will even get exactly Garth. Yeah, just give you some shit, yeah, because the motorways are fucking dangerous. And there's that many lorries on them, and it's so, my God, man, we've seen so many swerving about, probably because they're tired and that. And I've seen it loads of times where they've gone into the fucking hard shoulder, and it's just look at that there ain't no cars there. But that's why we're all supposed to get out of the car in case that happens. But no, it's okay, because Chili says you're allowed to pull over, yeah, and you're allowed to film. So happy days. I'm so glad that we've cleared that up. Yeah, so yeah, I'll bear that in mind then. I'm back on the motorway tomorrow, so yeah, it's Friday tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, back on the motorway tomorrow. So if I see any police, I'm going to pull over and start filming. See what happens.
I can just tell them to read this, or I can read it for them. Officer, I revoke consent. You can...
Why did you give it in the first place? Why would you give it and then revoke it when you've got your fucking little happy trifold in your hand? So, oh, sorry to wear that, Goth, but yeah, exactly. So you've just made the perfect point, and that's why the rules are in, isn't it, about what we can and can't do when it comes to the hard shoulder. It's a fucking dangerous place to be. But I'm genuinely sorry to hear that, mate.
Not search my car.
Shit, Tad, that would have been fucking wicked, wouldn't it? I bet he wouldn't have even bloody, if it had have happened, he'd have edited it all out, wouldn't it? Exactly, Hayla. I am not too fucking proud to admit I've done that a couple of times. Serious question, yeah? What's that big silver thing? No, he's in front of it now, sorry. But yeah, the big silver thing in the middle of the boot. So, exactly, Brotherco, exactly. So it's like, oh, you can take back your consent, but surely he said don't consent in the first place. He has a gun on him with that uniform, he would have been arrested, exactly. Shit, yeah, you know what, I never even flipping looked at that. I wonder where he got it from. It's this kind of shit. I mean, he was doing these videos years ago, and he was on TikTok and that as well, dressing up as a copper. And they're just all so cringe. And it was them that made most of us think that that's what his problem is. He wanted to be a copper, but he couldn't because he did stupid things when he was a kid. Get me wrong, yeah? I ain't even judging him for that shit. I did stupid things when I was a kid. I guarantee I couldn't become a copper. I know it. I know that I couldn't become a copper. So, you know, young and dumb. Not quite full of cum, but there we go. Hey, lads, seriously, yeah, I was thinking about it yesterday or the day before. I would genuinely like to hear his opinion on Jeremy DeWitt. It'd be quite funny if we got them together as well, wouldn't it?
So this is helpful. It brings peace of mind to have this in my car with me because I honestly don't know what to answer.
Okay,
Yeah, it's also too short, driver co. You have to be at least 4.5 foot to, you know.
sir, let's not.
Officer, you, you're trying to inspect my car for no reason? You, okay? You piece of
Watch your mouth.
Seriously, in England, again, unless things have changed in the last good few years, because I've not been arrested for years, but when I was a teenager in early 20s and that, you did not get away with pointing and swearing at a copper. You would definitely 100% get nicked. And or pointing and swearing at anybody in public, shouting it and whatnot, because it's like public order, public disorder. You're breaching the peace kind of thing. So it is not acceptable. Thank you, Carl.
Sir, I will arrest.
I don't have to wash my mouth, okay? I don't have to wash my mouth. He says, for instance, wash your mouth, then this is the answer that you need to give him. 1971, Cohen versus California, okay? By choosing these words, you get to know the depth of my feelings. You officer, you piece of...
Are you threatening? Are you
That's not a threat. That is not a threat. This is what I tell them if they say, is this a threat?
Chaplinsky versus what's an H? New Hampshire. Is that New Hampshire? Remember, anybody that's in Discord, quite often on Masshole's Discord server, I never knew or never heard of New Hampshire as a state. I swear to God, yeah, when I heard it mentioned in Kate's Chili suing Kate Malacca, I thought it was a city or something. It's a fucking state. I wanted to know why the Americans were hiding it from me. What the fuck? Anyway, offensive words. Hold. Certain words are exempt from 1A protection when they instigate violent reactions by listeners. Facts. You damn fascist or you goddamn racketeer are labelled as fighting words by SCOTUS. You see the year on that, can't you, people? You can all, yeah. But you can all see the year on that, can't you? Chaplinsky versus NH, which again I assume is New Hampshire, 1942. Wow. But yeah, man, yeah. I can and I will use any words or set of words that I feel are appropriate. Fighting words are clearly not the words I'm using. Shut the fuck up.
I read them. I can and will use any word or set of words that I feel.
True Blood, yeah? So then why was you and all other people that know New Hampshire is a state, why was you hiding it from me, man? It made me feel really stupid. Honestly, I really did. I felt so daft. I genuinely did not know that New Hampshire was a state. I felt really, really stupid. But again, I am not American, so I'm sorry.
Appropriate fighting words are clearly not the words I'm using.
Well, how long's left? I really need to go to the loo, yeah, so I'm going to let this play and then I'm going to go on YouTube.
You have a great day, I guess. Sound like you're real happy, aren't you?
You too. So they say if they ask me something I don't have to answer, I can just tell them to read this, or I can read it for them, and this is how you protect yourself. I usually just keep this in handy. I keep this in my car, and every time I get pulled over, this is like my best friend.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Right, give me a second, please. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to get onto YouTube. So yeah, forgive the phone being the wrong way around for a minute. Did you true, bud? Oh, my husband's from Nottingham. Yeah, but he moved to Derby when he was about 11, I think. 11, 12. Ain't looking good. Fucking hell, man. My phone hates me today, I swear to God. Yay, there we go. Oh, also, that I can't stand it being like that. Give us a moment. Appearance. Oh, that's better. I like it dark, me. Right in. Didn't work, did it? Do 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 do. Right in. So, is the call the one that says Deborah update Bartow 90 days in dungeon, 17 minutes one? Is it that? I'm trying to find the right way around. Oh, Nottingham, New Hampshire. Yeah, I didn't twig onto that. Who clicks that? I never clicked that. Everybody's got everybody can swear like a motherfucker in mine. But by the way, if it holds it, then it's something I'll have to sort out next time. I apologise. So anyway, yeah, so is it Deborah update, Bartow 90 days in dungeon because of neurological damage of being fuck off, you dickhead. Let's have a listen.
Tell that to the judge. And what judge is this? Bartow. Judge Bartow.
By the way, yeah, I'd like to think that it's not just me, but it's everybody that has realised, yeah, that all the pictures that he uses of her in this video, she's sent to him, ain't she? Oh, I bet none of you remember, man. You know when all the shit was going on, yeah, when she was in court, she was catching butterflies and we sat in the bar, I fucking said then, yeah, she fancies the fuck out of him. She is dying to dive on his cock all day long, which is just amazing to me. Yeah, why else would she send him all these pictures of herself?
Oh, what's his first name? Kevin or Dawkins? I can't think. My head is so... I'm in a lot of pain, and so it makes it where I can't think very clearly, which is why the doctor said I can't defend myself
Alex.
in court. Or it's just my attorney because I'm not well.
Right, that is a good point, right, the Jipot. That's possible, but now I think she sent him. I genuinely do. I think she sent him. Right, I was rolling a cigarette anyway, so I'm going to put my finger down for me.
Because if they taste me in my neck, and it's causing me to have some neurological problems, and
I had a MySpace.
so until they get it figured out and get it under control, that's where I'm at. Oh, goodness. So they got you all hemmed up. So you're sick as a dog, and you're in the ER now. And so Marvin went to court for you this morning at 8 a.m.
Right, she didn't say any of that, so that's you, again, chatting some narrative, but yeah, whatever.
8:30 and told them that Deborah is very ill. She's been in the hospital for 4 days in a row, and then she got out for less than 2 days. Now she's expected to show to court when the doctor's saying she doesn't have mental capacity to be in court.
Really, Lonely Wolf. You know, I'm not surprised at all, but yeah. Sorry about that, by the way. I didn't realise I wasn't looking at the screen. I'm not surprised in the slightest, which is exactly why you being in the hospital isn't an automatic get out of fucking court free card. So.
All right. No, it's not the mental capacity necessarily. It's the fact that I'm too ill until they can figure out what's causing my issues. It's neurological, not psychological.
That's the one that I was going to look at. Oh, that's shit, Goff, because I was going to listen to this, and then I was going to look at that, because straight away, that fucking title really did my head in. And Deborah not going to get arrested because of my intervention, or something like that, wasn't it? I fucking up his own arse, is there? I mean, to the point, yeah, where I literally did not think it was physically possible. You know, have any of you seen Hancock, Will Smith, and whoever? Anyway, there's them prisoners in the prison, funnily enough. And they start, and he tells them, he warns them, he tells them that he's going to shove your head up his arse. And he fucking does it. And that's just chilly, ain't it? All over, absolute chiller. So, Goff, if you can send it, I don't know, do you use Discord? But either email, I don't know whether you can send things like that over Messenger. So email, Messenger or Discord, I'd be very grateful. And then, I mean, if you can send it soon, then maybe we can look at it after. Hello, Dutch. Thanks for being here, mate.
Cool. Right, I'm sure it is. I'm sure your brain's not working properly. But
Yeah, due to his intervention. But can you remember, it was the same about fucking Ironton, weren't it? Like, over a year after he'd been in Ironton, something happened. Was it something with the mayor or something like that? I can't even remember. The mayor or a copper or something, and that's it, because of him. What the hell goes on in his brain? Or am I being too nice by saying that he's got a brain? It could be that, couldn't it? It's just fucking, it makes no sense to me.
My spine and brain, the fluid that runs in my brain and spine, it's jacked up right now. The pressure, the ratio, everything.
Oh, bollocks. Shut the fuck up. That's sound, Goff. Goff, if you can't, though, it's alright, I understand. I'm gutted that I didn't download it myself.
I see. So you're having neurological problems from when they tase you in the head. Are they supposed to tase people in the head?
No.
Right, they're not supposed to shoot you in the head with the taser, but they did. And now that caused you neurological problems.
Yes. And the attorney wrote me out, told me I was faking. Because
If your own attorney says that you're faking, then personally I think that says a fucking lot.
The prosecuting attorney said that.
no, my attorney, he called here to the ER.
Uh-huh.
He called here to the ER because he thought he told me
Oh, congratulations, Green Lord. I've not been able to post in any of his live streams for fucking months.
I was faking.
Shit. Cheers, Goff.
Oh, really? Your own attorney is working against you?
Yes.
That's crazy. Same when you took out a loan to borrow money.
Yes.
Algenia Charlotte, by the way, lovely name. Her and Cheech have one brain cell. They just volley it back and forth every time they chat. I could not agree more. I really couldn't.
You want to get this court thing wrapped up. You want to deal with the misdemeanor charge. You don't want to...
Koala Squadron, I don't know if I've seen you before. Thanks for being here, mate. Chili's so short he barely had to bend down to talk to the driver. Oh, yes.
spend 90 days in jail for a misdemeanor charge after you spent 45 days in jail.
Correct. And he lied to me. He told me he had the full video, and then I said I wanted to see it, and he said he don't have it. He just lied.
The police and the prosecutors have got the full video, though, haven't they? You know what I mean? People have got the full video is out there. It's on the Fox channel, for example. It's a little bit chopped up, but it's there. And it's there where you are off your fucking face on drink or drugs or both. I don't know, it's not illegal drugs, I know it's medication, but whatever. It's still, you know, not something you should be driving under the influence of. And you resisting. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, that was the thing. That was the bit that stood out to me the most. It's one thing getting pulled over. It's another thing that the police think that you're under the influence or something. And you might not be. You genuinely might not be. But then just gripping that steering wheel and refusing to get out. How did she think it was going to end? I literally can't get my head around it. Seriously, people. Honestly, somebody tell me. How did she think that was going to end? Gripping the steering wheel for dear life and, you know, refusing to get out of the fucking car. Deary me.
He lied to you and said he had the full video because they cut out so many parts of that body cam footage where they beat you and hurt you.
Yes.
And what's the name of that courthouse? It's the Cherokee Nation courthouse?
Yes.
Just full of shit, Lonely Wolf. She's just full of shit. She's a liar. And by the way, yeah, if you ain't seen it, you should all look at my Deborah's jail tale of woe. It'll give you a perfect depiction of what happened to her in prison. Because seriously, yeah, in Chili's words, I am not flipping thinking this. This is a direct quote, yeah, that she got sprayed in the eyes, pepper sprayed in the eyes, right? And she had to wash the chemicals out of her eyes with her own snot and sweat. So, yeah.
How do I Google it?
Cherokee Nation. It's CherokeeCourts.org.
Cherokee
In
Nation.
plural. Courts with the S. No, just Cherokee Courts with the S.org.
Yes, Ratchers, exactly. But she sent them to him in the hope that he'll put them in his spank bank.
Cherokee Nation. Is it 17675 South Muskogee?
Probably. But somehow two men that were sitting behind Marvin were talking about me and
Yes, exactly. She is. She's reading his script. It's just like, you know what? It's that flipping 7-year girlfriend, innit? All over again. Anybody that's been around for a little while can remember that when he had this recorded call to a girlfriend that he'd been with for 7 years, I think it was. And, oh my God, it was so cringe. It was ridiculous. Alshina, sure they did. Sure they cut out parts because the video isn't quite fitting their narrative. Exactly. Someone has to be wrong. Couldn't possibly be the two Pinocchios. Exactly. Alshina.
rumors going around that I'm in a mental institution.
That's not true, Deborah.
That I had a breakdown.
Oh, poor baby.
I know.
I'm gonna hold on while I got you on the phone here. I'm just gonna get.
Thank you for calling the Cherokee Nation Court. Office filing hours are from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mondays and Fridays. The court is located at the Keeler Complex at 17675 South Muskogee Avenue. Telephone.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? But Koala, exactly. You make a good point. I love her. I'm too sick to go to school today. Fake's voice. That's exactly what it is. It absolutely reminds me of when I used to pull that off at school. I used to try to anyway. Didn't always fucking work.
Oklahoma on the second floor of the main building. The court's mailing address is P.O. Box 10.
5.0.
Wait while I transfer your call. Sorry.
Oh yeah, exactly, Goff. I mean, yeah, she was. But I'm not even I don't care. I mean, how old is she actually? I thought to myself that she's at least late 40s, maybe early 50s. But so therefore, I thought, you know, she looks fine for her age. That's fine. But she is not right in the head at all. And she does want Chili's flipping non-existent cock. So, which is kind of hilarious to me.
And court operator transfer is not available. Record your message at the
Oh, I know you wasn't, Goff. Sorry.
tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
My name is Jose De Castro. I have a YouTube channel called Delete Laws. I'm informed now by
And at that point, that's when they completely stopped taking your call seriously. Because you've got a YouTube channel called Delete Laws. If you had a YouTube channel called, you know, something about changing things or fighting for our rights or something like that, they'd probably take you serious, or at least more seriously. But doing the whole Delete Laws, I've got a YouTube channel called Delete Laws. That's just... Because what does delete laws? I surrender monkey, thanks for being here, mate. What does delete laws, just that phrase, by the way, not the name, but that phrase, make you think of? Because as far as I'm concerned, yeah, it's things like laws that get murderers sent to prison, that get paedophiles sent to prison, that get rapists sent to prison. It's laws that have achieved that. So to me, when I hear delete laws, I'm thinking, right, so you want to delete all that then? You want all that to go away? You want all them disgusting kind of people running the streets? Exactly, Lady Moonweb. Absolute anarchy. Which I know Americans say it differently, but I say it like that, so it's anarchy. Hi, Timo. Well, yeah, exactly. Anarchy. That's what he wants, ain't it? Which... How often has that worked out for a country? Let me know.
Laura Rogers that she spent most of the last week in the hospital, got out for a day, and then the doctor told her that because of her neurological damages and her state of health, that she should not go to court, and gave her a note. Now,
Bullshit.
she sent her friend Marvin up to the court to give that note to the court. And the response from the court was, if you don't show up, we're going to put you in jail for 90 days. After she's already spent 45 days in jail. And this, remind you, is a misdemeanor.
Why did she spend 45 days in jail, people? Why was that, eh? Was that because she listened to Chilla, who said that she could just walk out of court and whatnot if she didn't agree with what she was hearing? And so she just walked out of court and she got sent down for contempt of court. That's why. And, oh, God, man. There's nothing wrong with her. There's nothing wrong with her. She's got no neurological doubt. She certainly hasn't got any of it anyway from her arrest. It's just, oh, God, man, it does my fucking nut in. Hello, Deborah. Yes, she is a professional victim. That's perfect. What Debbie Edwards just said, yeah, that's absolutely perfect. She is. She's a professional victim. She could have, right, seriously, yeah, she could have just drank fucking, I don't know, 3 bottles of whiskey, which I'm sure she can't drink that much because, you know, she's not hard like me. But 3 bottles of whiskey and took a fucking bunch of flipping opiate painkillers and whatnot, and then got in her car and drove along and all this and the other. And you know what? Do you know whose fault it would be, don't you? That, you know, that she ended up in jail. It would be the police's fault because the police pulled her over because she wasn't exactly, I don't know, she might have just, you know what, she might have been driving perfectly. She might not have signalled, or she might have gone a bit too fast or something like that. But she got pulled over because of one of them reasons, legitimate reasons, to which they then found that she was off her fucking face. But it's not her fault. It ain't her fault. It's everybody else's fault. Simples. Oh, God, yeah, Logan. Fucking hell, man. Didn't she seem just, I don't know, the word dizzy always comes to mind. That when she was outside the court and she was just sort of just kept floating about in the background, didn't she? Chili was doing his all look at me bullshit to the camera and, you know, chatting his crap. And every now and then she'd just float into the frame and she had a butterfly on her hand and then she'd float out again and all that. I swear to God, she eats them butterflies and that's what gets her high. Honestly, I'm seriously tempted to try it, but I need to know exactly what butterfly it was. So let me know. It doesn't matter why she was on the road. As altruistic as she's trying to sound, she was driving improper. She then made it worse for herself, and she continued. Yes, exactly. She knew exactly, and because that's altruistic, perfect. Because that is what she tried to do, weren't it? That a mate was. I think it was it a mate or was it her ex-husband? I think she called him a friend though. Had been ill or whatever, and she took something over there, something like that, weren't it? Again, you know, I can't remember great because. I just can't, but you know what I mean? It was something like that, weren't it? She is a terrible, terrible person. They go well with each other. Maybe you should fucking get with her. I don't know. It was a grey moth. Moth! Oh, can't it be one of them Silence of the Lambs? Deathhead moths? Is it one of them? Say it's one of them, Logan. Go on, please. Please say it was one of them. Just pretend. Say yes. Say yes, Logan. Say yes.
In her charge. I think we've jumped the shark of decency here. I think we've jumped the shark. And I think that everybody's going to know. Everybody's going to know. Because I'm going to publish this. I'm recording this voicemail. I'm going to publish this.
Hey, Oleg. Thanks for being here, mate.
This is absolute nonsense. You cannot do this to another human being. So I'm just letting you guys know. You guys arrest her. I'll file a writ of habeas corpus and I'll get her out. It's crap. It's crap. Okay, I left the voicemail.
Yeah, Oleg, I was supposed to flipping go live like hours ago now, and oh my God, just serious tech problems, so I decided to do it late. So, oh, by the way, yeah, I hope you all realise, yeah, because it wouldn't work earlier, I had 2 bottles of wine, yeah, for tonight's live stream, and I was on my second glass when I was supposed to go live and it didn't work. And so I put it all away and I took my meds and laid down, got myself all comfy in bed and all this and that. And then I had to wake up. I weren't asleep. But then checked it again, checked my phone again to see if I could do it. And it worked. And so, oh my God, it's all your fault that I'm drinking so late. So just saying, Just saying. Oh, like, nip here and I'll give you a bit, mate. But I don't think you'll like it. I'm poor as fuck, mate. I don't even drink proper wine.
They said that they were going to come and get me out of the hospital and throw me in jail. That's what they told me.
Deborah, leave that hospital.
No.
If they're not,
I never even thought of that. Surrender monkey. She really is, isn't she? Telling us all to fuck off. And don't get me wrong, yeah. My channel ain't, even though my channel is a super serious commentary channel, I do avoid politics, but I don't make it a secret that fucking hell, man, I ain't a big fan of Trump or his supporters. Ain't it just typical that she's a fucking Trump supporter?
giving you life-carrying medication.
I think that they were just bluffing to try to get me up there. I think that they truly thought I was faking.
But you were in the hospital for 4 days straight. You're not faking anything. I know it. You're my friend.
I know.
I mean, I know. You're dealing with
You don't know shit. Fucking hell. Oh. I'm just throwing it right. I haven't done this, but I'm just throwing it out there, right? So, Councillor Statebird. We're all poor. We all avoid the police. We all avoid the debt collectors. We all avoid the bailiffs. It's what we do, yeah? One area in Leicester, where my brother lives now, is literally nicknamed... Hi, Hanks Corner. Thanks for being here, mate. It's literally nicknamed Dodge, yeah? And do you know why? It's not because they're all dodgy fuckers, which they are, but it's because they dodge the debt collector, they dodge the milkman, they dodge the bailiffs, they dodge the police, they dodge everybody. It's what we do on council estates, it is. So, if I... had a court date where I thought that I might, I don't know, get in some bother, whether it be financial or a bit of jail time or whatever. Checking myself into a hospital for a few days wouldn't be a bad idea. And because then I could use that medical record, especially if it was something psychological, yeah? I could use that medical record to help defend me as to why I shouldn't be sent to jail. Does that make sense? Or have I literally just tried to do absolute shit, most shit that you've ever heard? But yeah.
misdemeanor charge. You're not dealing with those felonious
Oh,
charges.
by the way, yeah, there's new people here now. So again, let's do another vote, yeah? So all these pictures, that one's well funny. You ain't telling me that ain't funny. Right. All these pictures that Chili shows of Deborah whilst he's playing this call and whatnot, are they pictures that Deborah has sent to Chile because she wants to jump on his non-existent cock? Put 69, sorry, I'm burping. 69 in the chat if you agree that that's what it is.
You're facing trial. It's a misdemeanor charge.
I know.
Crazy. I mean, just insane. And so there's Jeff Bartow. Let me look up his full name so we know who he is.
Lemon Tart, shut the fuck up a minute, Chiller. Shush, Chiller. Lemon Tart, couldn't agree with you more, mate, at all. You're absolutely right. Terrible people, and terrible people clearly attract.
Cherokee Nation Judge Bartow.
No, driver code. Chili pretends that he likes women.
So this guy's name is
Causeless Rebel, hi, mate.
Judge Luke Bartow.
Yes.
So he must be an old tribal chief or something because he's a judge of Cherokee Nation.
No. He's the youngest judge in history, and he's white. He's non-native, and he's the one that had the DUI a couple.
No, yeah, I can understand that, Lucian. Exactly. I mean, you could be in there, couldn't you? And just nothing actually gets found. Right, sorry, by the way, I'm not dismissing your thing. I'm just thinking about what you just said. So, because I did hear this. I heard this call on somebody's channel. I can't think whose. Might have been forwarded to Reapers. I think it was. Anyway, so... Well, that's it, yeah. So, she tells Chili, doesn't she, that he has been done for DUI or something like that. But I'm sure it was forwarded to Reaper. Looked into it, absolute fair fucks to one. If any of you are not subscribed to her, which I'm pretty sure you all are, but if any of you are not, please subscribe to her. And if a mod could put forward to Reaper's channel link in the chat, that'd be great. Anyway, he'd never been done for that, but he used to do family court and sometimes like DUI court. And because there's another bit apparently, I didn't notice it, 'cause I think I joined it like halfway through the call or something. There was a bit where she tells Chili that he kidnaps or takes children away from families, and just destroys families, kidnaps children off families. No, he was a family court lawyer, or judge, family court judge, sorry. And you can be a parent, but you can sometimes not have it about you to be good enough. And it doesn't matter that your arrangements might not have even been the best. You and that child still deeply love each other. And so all you can pray and hope for, I can't believe I just said pray, is that a brilliant family is going to be found for them. That is what it is, isn't it? It's not kidnapping children. Just the fucking drama, man. It's fucking awful.
Years
Oh,
now.
shit. By the way, Tina, thank you, my love.
Wow, he's got a Twitter account. Bartow Law. His
Oh, my God, he's got a Twitter account. Don't tell anybody, yeah? I've got a Twitter account as well. But it's a secret, so shh. But the link is on my About Me page, so if you want to add me, go for it. Don't tell Chili, though.
Twitter account is Luke Bartow, attorney and Fry elder, specializing in family law, Cherokee Nation District Court judge. And there's a picture of him. His last tweet was 12/21/21. And he stopped tweeting. He's got 3 or 4 tweets here. Wow.
Wow.
Well, we can definitely reach out to his Twitter account. Let's see if he has a Facebook page. See if he has a page, because he needs to. He can't just railroad you. You have a misdemeanor charge. It's a misdemeanor.
Which she has turned into such a massive thing. Again, yeah. Here, for example, right, you have the more minor crimes, you just go to magistrate's court for it. But if you have a serious crime, you get sent to Crown Court. So I think that's pretty much the difference between, like, in America, you have misdemeanors and you have felonies. I could be wrong, obviously. But that's the way I've sort of always took it. Our equivalent then is misdemeanors will go to magistrates, felonies will go to Crown Court. Oh my God, man. Hiya Janice, thanks for being here, love. She got given so many chances to have decent representation. Just so many fucking, oh my God. And she just shot herself in the foot over and over and over again. Partly because she listens to this dickhead. Yes, it's just a misdemeanor. But that means you need to act and respond appropriately. Oh my God, she got offered, didn't she? I can't remember what they are yet, but she got offered wicked fucking deals, didn't she? And she turned them all down. I can't remember what they were, but I know she got offered some deals. Just, oh my days. Now, did he abandon her for non-payment or for not being able to represent her? Oh, fuck no, surrender monker. If you're on about the lawyer, she fucked him off. She knows best. And she's all busy mates with Chili, isn't she? So she don't need no lawyer. What do you need a lawyer for? What the fuck?
There's no victim. There's no one who's demanding restitution. There's no core criminal conduct.
45 days, Logan. And I think I was right then. So I think that is pretty much, don't get me wrong, yeah, the years and the date, they're not exact, I suppose. But it is the same over here. You have magistrates, like I say, and you can only be sent to prison for so much time in magistrates. And then when the crime that you've committed and being prosecuted for is expected to get a bit more lengthier time, you go to Crown Court. So yeah.
Down the road, they lied. It's obvious.
That's a fucking damn good point about the Jipper. Yeah, the first deal they offered her was to get out of the car or go directly to jail. She refused to get out and she struggled with the cops. So yeah, exactly.
They lied.
Oh,
The
yeah.
video doesn't even match their own police report.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Was that the deal, Timo? Yeah. Yeah, she got offered a deal with probation only and a fine. Oh my God, man. So stupid. And then when she gets herself sent to jail, she's all like, oh, no. shit all everywhere, and I was all dehydrated. They thirsted me to death. Because the sink was covered in excrement and this, that, and the other. Just fucking hell, man, pathetic.
These guys are scum. These guys are scum. I can't find a
Fuck me, the irony. These guys are scum, by the way, people. Just in case you weren't sure, yeah? It's the people that they're talking to and talking about that are scum. It's not the Bulba or Chiller.
Facebook page for him.
He has one.
He does? Which one is that? Him? Luke Bartow? One follower? Wes Notefire. I'm going to add him as a friend and send him a message. I'm just going to let him know.
Chilly's call changed everything, Timo. Apparently, it completely, his intervention completely is the reason why she didn't get arrested in hospital.
I'll be following your epic along Deborah Rogers
Good point, Robert. Exactly.
misdemeanor. Okay, so let's get this out. If he's threatening to come and arrest you from he has a website, Bartow Law, BARTEAUXLAW. Well, let's.
That's Chilly's deep dive research again. Remember, you kind of remember, can't you? I can remember he said something once. I can't even remember the bird's name that it was on about, but it's like, oh, I did a deep dive on so and so just for fun, and you could just tell from his so-called results of the deep dive that all he did, it was type something into Google, definitely look at the first page, possibly look at the second page, and that's it. Roll with it. Easy peasy. That's research.
Take a look at his website. Let's see what Luke Bartow. Oh, there's a picture of him being a family lawyer. Picture of him and his kid. Family law is important to me. Oh my God, his website's crap. Yeah, there's an.
My fucking, I can't even believe he's just said that. Oh, the irony. You can all remember torturecuffs.com, can't you? But no, this judge's website is crap. That's interesting.
Phone number here. The number he has on his website is 918-633-5615.
It's probably an old number. 9186.
Yes, Lemon Tart, it must be really, it just, just so, just knowing that you're always right and everybody else is always wrong. It's fucking here.
335-615 is not.
Right, yeah, I ain't blocked that number out, obviously, but I know that none of you are wankers enough that you'd bother him, so
Available.
thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I was trying to get a hold of Luke Bartow. I know you call yourself Your Honor and all that stuff, but I think the penal system in America and the tribal system in Cherokee is crap. So I don't call you justice.
Right, when he was up court, I'm pretty sure he called the judge Your Honor, didn't he? He didn't call the judge Mrs. this or Mr. that, did he? He's all well hard when he's on the phone.
Sir Judge or any of that crap. You're just Luke Bartow,
By the way,
Mr. Bartow.
I think that picture's lovely. You know what, right, I'm not going to talk anymore though. I'm going to just let it play.
I know you call yourself Your Honor and all that stuff, but I think the penal system in America and the tribal system in Cherokee is crap. So I don't call you justice or judge or any of that crap. You're just Luke Bartow, Mr. Bartow. That's what you are. But I got this number off your website, 918-633.
No, I've got to interrupt, right? He keeps saying Bartow, but there's no T in it. When he's writing it, I mean. The subtitles have no T in it, or that one didn't. Sorry, wait there.
So I don't call you justice or judge or any of that crap. You're just Luke Bartow, Mr. Bartow.
There's no T in it, so why does he keep saying Bartow? By the way, I mean, there's every chance that it could be wrong, so... Yeah, family man, exactly, Tim. I love these pictures of this bloke and his babies and that. I think it's well sweet. But seriously, I mean, is that the way you're supposed to say it? Bartow? because there's no T in there's no T in the name, but he keeps saying a very clear T, doesn't he? Oh shit, Rob, I never thought about that. Yeah, I think it's just after effects of the terrible arrest that she went through. So, thank you for coming back, Epiphanies.
Oh, that's what you are. But I got this number off your website, 918-633-5615, scumbag. And I heard that you were going to try to arrest my friend out of the hospital. Where she's in the ER. I'm just letting you know, dude.
I'm just letting you know, dude, that I'm pretty sure he wasn't going to come and arrest your friend from the hospital. You know, with him being a judge and whatnot, you know, not a police officer, he's a judge. So yeah, I'm pretty positive that he wasn't going to come and arrest her. But there we go. There is a T, William. Hi, by the way. So there is supposed to be a T, but he didn't include it. Is that what you mean? So he misspelled it. But really, did he misspell it? 'Cause, I mean, it's got to be everywhere in it. If he's been looking on his website and all sorts. Oh, so you just say the T, but it's not actually there? Yeah, 'cause it's French, I suppose. Colin, definitely not Cromwell. Hi, mate. How you doing? Yeah, Chili can't spell.
The whole country's going to be watching. Everybody's watching, Luke. And then what's so funny, you're arrest a woman for a
All 20 of them, Dravako.
misdemeanor out of the hospital. Go to lukebartow.com. I'm sorry, it's Bartow Law.
Yay, there's a T.
B-A-R.
There's a T. Yay, there's a T. So the last 2, 3, God knows how many times, no T, but now there's a T. Yay. Please, everybody, give a round of applause to Chilla. He learned something. It's like an episode of Sesame Street.
TEAUXLAW.com. There's a picture of you holding the baby.
Oh my God! Oh my God! That judge held a baby. That's just made me burp. Wait a minute. Oh, excuse me. That judge held a baby. And flipping, you know, from the looks of it, it's his own baby. I can't even believe it. That's going too far. That's going way too far. Clearly he's a tyrant. Clearly he's a tyrant if he's holding his own baby, you know. Clearly he's a tyrant if he's holding any baby. Sick, nasty tyrant. Ugh, you disgust me, Bartow.
Picture you holding the baby, but yet you want to go arrest Deborah Rogers out of the ER.
What have they both got to do with each other? Well, when I did hear this, yeah, on somebody else's Ford Sweeper channel, yeah, what does that have to do? Right, so there's a picture of the judge holding a baby, probably his own baby, but there's a picture of him holding a baby, and then there's Deborah being a fucking cunt and potentially getting arrested. Can somebody please tell me how the two have anything to do with each other? Like, how holding a baby means that you shouldn't arrest somebody. Please, somebody, please. Make it make sense. I don't understand.
There's no victim. There's no one who owes restitution. That she's owed restitution.
No victim, because the police pulled her over while she was impaired from drugs and alcohol and potentially prevented an accident where there would have been victims. So fucking do one.
There's nobody injured. There's no damages. There was no
I'm always confused, Marlon. Don't worry about it, mate.
more criminal conduct. She was driving to go get food to give it to her friend who couldn't drive. You're just persecuting and prosecuting this woman. When you die, you will face your maker, my friend, and likely you will burn in hell. I'm serious. People like you, the pigs in our country, and the scumbag judges like you, you're going to burn in hell. And I pray...
That's the... Oh, shit. Sorry. I'll let it play.
When you die, you will face your maker, my friend, and likely you will burn in hell. I'm serious. People like you, the pigs in our country, and the scumbag judges like you, you're going to burn in hell. And I pray to God you do. God, forgive me for my prayers. I'm human. I'm not godlike.
No shit, Sherlock. Right, so, going back to what I said earlier, yeah, it is a veiled threat, of course, to Idrovico. But everybody is, it blatantly is. But what I was saying earlier about religion, he says he's not religious. He's actually registered on an atheist thing as well, an atheist website or something, completely considers himself an atheist. Jay, he's not religious, but you're going to burn in hell. You're going to burn in hell. I pray that this, that, and that. I pray to God. I pray that God forgives me. Those sort of words, yeah, would literally never come out of me. And by the way, and I've got no issue, by the way, with religious people. I've got no issue with it. I'm from a religious family. And I love them dearly. Yes, Bravo, Lisa the Rainbow Giraffe, leaf be upon you. That's brilliant that he came up with that, by the way. I think it's well cool. But yeah. So do you get what I mean? It's like earlier I was saying that at the most, basically, I might say, oh my God. But I do not, I don't tell people bless you. Or, God bless you. Or burn in hell, and just, it doesn't sound not very religious, you know what I mean? It doesn't sound not religious. That's what I meant.
I think you're a scumbag. I'm going to come down there. If you don't come to my court for your misdemeanor charge that I
Yeah, he does, Koala. He's just, he ain't right in the head, is there?
already put you in jail for 45 days for, I'm gonna huff and puff and blow your house down. I'm gonna send cops. I'm gonna send filthy pigs to the ER. My name is Luke Burkrow. I'm an Oklahoma judge. I think I own the world. You are a scumbag, brother. You are a scumbag.
Why would you call somebody a scumbag but then call them brother? I think that's really strange.
And I will spend years exposing you. You already got a DUI when no reporter was chasing you.
Nope. Because that's been looked into. And by the way, if I'm wrong, if something has come about, then please let me know in the chat. I have not looked into it myself at all. I really haven't. I have been told though from somebody else's live stream, I'm pretty sure it's for the Top Reapers, that nope, he has not got a DUI.
Constantly, I'm going to be on your ass until you're dead, Bartro.
You want to stay away from people's asses, mate.
Until you live your life out. Oh, don't say, until he's dead, he threatened to kill me. No, douchebag. I hope you live a long life. I'm going to be...
Marsha Coleman. Do not use him. He went against our agreement, did not do any, anting for full retainer, plus more, exclamation. What a rip, exclamation. Arrogant. He thinks he is great lawyer, the worst. 1 star because it makes you. Wow. I am genuinely so glad that I've stopped to read that. Flipping hell, man. I bet that judge is devastated, that somebody who writes like that has given him 1 star.
Covering you your entire life. You're never going to get away from my camera and microphone. Everywhere you go, Bartro, I'm going to...
Good point, Surrender Monkey.
...go up with a microphone and a camera.
But you don't.
He said! Yeah, you're a piece of crap scumbag.
Oh, J.L. Warren lives in Oklahoma. If he decides, to come back to Oklahoma and be all in this judge's face with his camera and his microphone, I bet you J.L. will get in there. I bet you will. And she was frit of him. Can you remember?
You're a scumbag. Dear God in heaven, forgive me for my horrible thoughts.
You don't fucking believe in God or heaven. You're an atheist. The only thing that he worships is himself. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. You think I'm right? Put a 69 in the chat. Also, 33 is acceptable. 42 is acceptable. 88 is acceptable. What's the other one? There's another one, isn't there? Can't think. 77.
Watching and praying that you burn in hell. There it is. I just let him know and no one cares. Just let him know, that's all. And then on his menu here, on his about, on his website, Deborah, it says pro bono and reduced cost cases. Family law. He steals babies and duffs them out. He steals native babies.
Exactly, William. Exactly. What atheist believes in hell? What atheist goes on about God and goes on about prayers? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
the UKB has sued him personally for stealing a UKB
Oh, good night, Oleg. Thanks for listening, mate. Take care.
baby and adopting that baby out.
So Bartow's a total scumbag. Not shocking. Well, listen, keep the phone by your...
Holy shit, lemon tart. Is that... No, it doesn't. Oh, yeah. I thought it said 69 plus 42 equals 77. I got all excited then. And then I realised, as soon as I started reading it in my head properly, I realised how stupid I was.
If the cops come in, you start recording, you call me, get the video, get Martin down there to make sure, make friends with the nurse and make sure she records it before they come to arrest you. Make some friends now and say, the judge has threatened to come and arrest me. If they do, all I ask is that you record it and you never stop recording. No matter what happens to me or you never take the film off of me. You film me the whole time. So we get to show
Oh, hi, Sue.
that Luke Bartrow would send thug pigs down there to forcefully arrest you out of the emergency room when there is no core criminal conduct, there is no enemies, and you don't owe any restitution to anybody.
I can't believe you got that wrong, Logan. That's devastating.
What a scumbag Bartrow is. What a scumbag.
Meanwhile, I'm recuperating from a shoulder repair from
Yes, William, absolutely. Consistently. That is actually the one thing, yeah, that Chile can be relied on for, isn't it? Well, no, there's two things. I'll tell you about that. There is two things. So he's got an amazing ability, stroke skill, whatever you want to call it, for failing all day long. Absolutely. And another one is fucking... He is piss easy content, he really is. And I was absolutely determined, yeah, to not, be all fucking making all videos and live streams and shit about him this year. But it doesn't fucking stop, man. He don't stop being stupid. He doesn't stop coming out with the biggest load of bollocks ever. I mean, like my video the other day, I could not let that slide. I couldn't. How sexist he was. Just ridiculous. And it's one thing, right, him saying that women shouldn't be police officers and women shouldn't be firefighters. I disagree with that massively. Obviously I do. But it's one thing him saying that. But then he was going on about how the birth rate has gone down. And I can't remember word for word, but his gist was that women now are all about careers and having a life and, fucking doing well for themselves. So they're not having children like they used to. And the birth rate has dropped. So basically his thing is that as little women, yeah, any girls that are in the chat now, as little women, we should be all like, cooking and cleaning and having babies. That's what we should do. That's our responsibility. How many of you want to tell him to get fucked? Colin definitely not Cornwell. Exactly. In it.
police officer tore my rotator cuff 75% and tased me in the head, causing me to be in the ER.
So the causation of your injuries is from the cops?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Not shocking. Not shocking that they would be cold. This is despotism. We're living in despotism. All right, Deborah, listen. I don't want to go, but I want to go because I'm going to get this uploaded right now. I'm going to stop what I'm doing right now, get your video uploaded so that people know that Bartow has threatened to come and arrest you out of a hospital for a misdemeanor charge when he's already put you in jail for 45 days. You've already agreed to come to court. You want to face these charges, right? You want to get this done? Okay.
Yes, when I'm healthy.
And your mental capacity is not working because of the neurological damage they did with the taser.
Oh, fuck off. Neurological damage they did with the fucking taser. Get fucked. You fucking... Oh, my days. Oh, it hurts, man. It fucking hurts. How can anybody be so fucking stupid?
Get this video out, Deborah, and take that piece of garbage Bartrow who got a DUI, white bread.
Hey, Christo. Thanks for being there, mate.
Judging over Indians, stealing Indians' kids. What a scumbag. Let's expose him. All right, let me get this walk off the phone. I love you, Deborah. If we tell him he's a nurse or anyone...
You do realise she's just got a proper wide on, didn't you? That he just told her that he loves her too. Wide on.
If I can be in contact with me, can you get a hold of someone that will give them my phone number in case anything happens to you?
Yes, I will try.
Okay. And I'll do everything I can to get you out of Figure Avenue. I'll do everything. All right, love you,
Oh
honey.
my days, that was exciting, wasn't it? Shut up. Right, listen, please stick around. I've got to pause the stream for a minute though, whilst I go and make sure I've got something to look at next. So don't go anywhere. I'll literally gonna be back in like 2 minutes. Thank you. Right, I'm back. But Goss, that it didn't. I didn't receive it, so I've gone on Discord. It's only 3 minutes long, isn't it? So let's watch. So yeah, so shit.
Well,
Right there.
probably. And
My super duper professionalism's letting me down, ain't it? Right, so super duper professional commentary channel. Remember, I can't even say commentary now. Yeah, so this is literally called blah blah blah. Literally blah 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 blah. Shit, man, my battery's only on 5%. I'm gonna have to plug in. Wait there, 1 sec. That's proper panic there. What the fuck? Anyway, I can't remember exactly what it's called word for word, but the gist of it is that his intervention prevented Twatface from getting nicked. Fucking work.
And well, probably. And well, probably. I missed the last 15 seconds as I was getting my recorder turned on. What do you say? If you look up what? If you look it up, they did a court minute today. So I'm due back the 23rd at 1:30, Thursday at 1:30. Well, so it's a bench. It's not jury. So we're going to discuss what's going to happen.
Goff, don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure it's this one, isn't it? So don't worry about it.
Okay, so they're not coming to arrest you from the hospital?
No, not today. Yeah, so we don't want to make everybody mad.
I mean, you still want to put it out there that the judge threatened to arrest you from the hospital. You still want it out there. You want that? want to get rid of him. You want to put as much light on him as you can. He can't just lock you away for misdemeanor. In 45 days, the case should be dismissed.
Yeah, that's
No, that's not necessarily how it always works. She learned literally nothing from those 45 days, didn't she? I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, going to jail or prison, it isn't always correct. And I mean, I'm not going to get into it, but like the way things are in America, I just, I don't always agree with them and whatnot. But the whole point of it is that you go to prison or jail and you learn from it, and you hate it that much that you don't fuck up again. You don't break the law again. You don't go back there again. What did Deborah learn? What did she learn? Other than how to whine and moan and make up shit. That's it.
That's what that attorney said, and that attorney lied. So I'm not certain he said that. I didn't hear him say it. The attorney did say he said it.
So now what happens with after your attorney went into the court? What happens now?
I'm going to call you.
Yeah, I'm sure that's this one, Garth. Wait there. Oh, don't tell me on that. Nope. Oh, I can't even check, but I'm sure it's this one.
I'm going to get out of the hospital.
He called you a liar. His own client said you're lying.
Yeah, he did. He called me a liar the other day, too.
So that's the representation you get at the court level? That's the representation that you get, is that you're a liar?
Yeah, and he told me he would lie to the jury. I said, why would you lie to the jury?
I hope you're recording this, idiot.
Good point, Logan.
I did.
Oh, good. Then send me that tape before they...
What's that? What was that? What was that he said? What was that? Oh, good. Send me that tape so I can make money off it. Yeah.
They don't care.
No, they don't.
They don't care. They would gladly hurt you, kill you, beat you, cheat you. You name it, they would do it.
Yeah.
Back them slack.
Yep.
Anything they could do to cheat you, they would do it in a heartbeat. So,
Yep.
you live in your dystopia over there. It's not your fault,
Yeah.
though. We all are.
Yeah.
That song, you are not alone. I am here with you.
Bollocks. You ain't telling me that wasn't the most cringiest thing you've ever heard. Bloody hell. Yeah, Green Lord, I can imagine actually that's how. I mean, over here it's complete opposite sort of thing, so.
Okay, last two times? Oh, okay. Okay.
You all right?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Shut up there. Exactly. Is it Alshenia or Alshenia? Please let me know. I'm going to say Alshenia for now. So exactly. So if he honestly thought she was in danger of being hurt, it could at least be a little more heartfelt. Instead, it's make sure you send me that tape before they kill you. No, it's exactly. It's just typical Chile, though, isn't it?
So I'll let you know. I'll let you know the final verdict.
I'll be
That was the plan. Okay. Love you, Joe. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Oh, easy, Goff, easily, all day long. It's always more interesting than that. It's like, he goes on about how he's the best auditor in the business and shit like that. And then you got these other auditors that have been doing it for fucking years. And you know what I mean? You know what, right? They're fucking wankers, they really are. I think the only one that I've seen that's decent, flipping Ironton auditor. Terror. Is that his name, Terror? Isn't it? Have I just got it wrong? I think I've got it right. Anyhow. The difference, the thing is that all these other auditors, like Josh, for example, and just their camera is pointing outwards, to record what is going on, not your own face the whole time. As far as I'm concerned, that alone, literally, right, that alone, the fact that he always has the camera, or at least 99% of the time anyway, has the camera pointed to his own fucking fugly face. It's all he cares about. He just wants to be a star. He wants to be in a movie. He wants to be known. That's why he pretends that he's known. That's why he tells cops, oh, I sue cops for a living. He forgets to tell them that he loses every single case. He tells judges that he's a national figure. It's fucking, is he fuck? Or he is a national figure in the same way that I'm an international figure. You know, there's people in loads of different countries across the world who are subscribed to my channel. Might only be one out of each country, but it don't matter. I'm an international figure, me. There we go. It's fucking deluded, ain't it? Then 2 seconds left. Anyways, what should we watch now? What do you want to watch? But I've got to leave my phone on fucking charge, man. Let me go back onto YouTube. Just a second. There you go, that wasn't that bad, was it? Oh, look at me, though. So, yeah, obviously there's other delete laws bullshit. What's Glenn been up to? Has he done out interesting lately? Last time I checked a few days ago, he hadn't really done out interesting. I was very disappointed, to be fair. He needs to sort himself out, don't I? Bit. Let's have a look at this one.
And I'll probably, I missed the last 15 seconds as I was getting my recorder turned on. What do you say? If you look up what?
If you look it up, they did a court minute today. So I'm due back the 23rd at 1:30, Thursday at 1:30.
Well, so they're not
It's
gonna,
just it's a bench. It's not jury. So we're going to discuss what's going to happen.
What's the time?
okay, so they're not coming to arrest you from the hospital.
Bloody hell.
No, not today. Yeah, so we don't want to make everybody mad.
No, I mean, you still want to put it out there that the judge threatened to arrest you from the hospital. You still want it out there. You want that?
Yeah.
You want to get rid of him. You want to put...
Well, I thought the one that I just showed was like 7 minutes long. This one's only 3 minutes long. So I thought this one was different, but fine, I apologise. I'll go in a minute anyway because I'm starving. What's his lives like lately? Oh, I fucking know. I'll call it a day, I think. I want to get something to eat and then go sleep. So, thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. I genuinely do. I'm sorry for the whole fuck up this evening. I don't know why it happened. Hopefully it won't happen again. And yeah, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. I make videos and I do try and release them earlier to members. So yeah, become a member. And yeah, but everybody, love you and take care. And thank you for being here. I genuinely do really, really appreciate it. Have a great weekend, by the way, because it's almost, oh no, it's Friday over here anyway, so yay, Friday, woohoo! Take care, love you, bye.